Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is that time of year, very high temps, plus 100-degree weather. We got ice water. It is very warm outside and we want to know how we can keep our Prius locked but the climate control on. Very common request. I've seen this in the comments. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so what we want to know is how can we leave the car in ready mode, i.e. the ignition on, ready to drive, climate on, most importantly AC on, and have the doors locked. Now, what everyone who's requested this video has probably found out by trying, if you have all your doors locked, like I do here, and you try to open the driver's door, it will unlock that driver door. If you try to manually lock it, it will auto unlock all of the doors in the car. And this is a safety feature, and it is not a bad one. It is one that ideally prevents you from locking your keys in your car, which is good. The problem is we would like to have this climate on while we go in a store or go somewhere where we don't care if the car's on, because our doors would be locked in the scenario that we would desire. So I have a workaround, and I've discovered this with some tinkering. And if you unlock the door manually, so that's the driver's door, or if it's locked and you open it, it will be unlocked. You can hear the compressor is currently on the car. That's the AC. Inside your key, you have an actual physical key. Right here, you have a push. And this push, if you push this button here, you can pull out that key, that physical key. So I just pulled that out. And you can pull out that physical key. I'm gonna hold this here. And then you can stick it into your lock and then turn it towards the engine. So I turned it, I guess that's counterclockwise. And your door's locked. In fact, every door is locked. So I can go through all of our doors, car's locked and the engine's running. Now I do have another solution, and this is one that probably isn't as cost effective. And you'll see the door's locked. In fact, the unlock and lock buttons do not work because it was manually locked. But I have one more method as well that I want to cover real quick. The other method is to install remote start. Now, I know that sounds a little crazy, as in, why would I want to install remote start? That costs thousands of dollars. Well, actually, in this case, it doesn't. So I used an Amazon kit. It was before I had my channel. But in this OBD2 port, there is a way to actually grab specific wires. It's all outlined in the kit, where you can go in and install remote start yourself. The kit is $150, pretty cost effective compared to, going to a dealer and installing it for $500 to $1,000. And the way it'll work, I can actually take my key fob, hit the lock button 3 times. I'm nowhere near the start button. My foot's not on the brake here. I hit three times on the lock button, and it will relock my car. Doors are locked, and then turn on the car. So great option. If you'd like to install remote start, it's great for the winter especially, but also the summer where you could have your climate on. The way it'll work, once it's on, if you open the door, it will turn off the car. That is a safety feature, so if you do leave the car, or you have somebody trying to tug on the handles, or somehow they even go in and they pick this lock, it will turn the car off as soon as the doors open and then allow you to press the brake and start it normally. So the way that works outside the car is identical. Doesn't matter if you're in it or not. Hit the lock button 3 times. It will beep one last time, relock the doors, and then kick on the climate and the car. And again, just like last time, you open the door, everything turns right back off. So great option. Couple options there that I have gone over, option 1 and option 2, 1 being the manual locking, 2 being installing remote start. I suppose there technically is a third option, which would involve rolling down the window all the way, climbing out the window, and then re-rolling the window up, and then quickly removing your arm, but I don't think I would want to go with that method. Might get some strange looks, might also be pretty uncomfortable. That said, this was a fun video. Let me know if you have any other video ideas, and throw those in the comments. You never know, we might cover it. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.